The Maryland and DC area is full of historic and breathtaking places to explore, but on the way down to Washington, DC, one should definitely swing by the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and National Harbor, which is located a long route on your commute down from the New Jersey-New York area. Driving through the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is a fantastic experience, and the National Harbor is a waterfront development which offers something to do for everyone, from tourists and locals alike. Once you get into the DC area, the DC Wharf is a great spot for food and for a stroll along the Potomac River. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge is the older of the two spans and is often simply referred to as the Bay Bridge. It consists of two parallel bridges, one for the eastbound traffic and the other for the westbound traffic. Bay Bridge opened in 1952 and was expanded with a parallel span in 1973. It is a vital transportation route that serves as a connection between the Washington-Baltimore metropolitan area and the eastern shore of Maryland. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge offers breathtaking views of the Chesapeake Bay and its surroundings. The bridge can be quite busy, especially during peak travel times, and it's advised to check traffic conditions before embarking on your journey across it. The original span, which opened in 1952, was a length of 4.3 miles and was the world's longest continuous over-water sheet structure, until the parallel span was added in 1973. The bridge is officially named the Governor William Preston Lane Jr. Memorial Bridge, after William Preston Lane Jr., who was the 52nd Governor of Maryland, who initiated its construction in the late 1940s after decades of political indecision and public controversy. The bridge is part of US Route 50 and US 301 and serves as a vital link in both routes. With the exception of the number of lanes on each side, 2 on the original span and 3 on the newer span, and differences owning the design standards for the period in which they were built, the spans were structurally similar. Both were designed by J.E. Greiner Company, which later became part of AECOM through the company's acquisition of URS Corporation. Each span features 2 main spans over the bay's 2 shipping channels, a 3,200-foot suspension section over the western channel with a maximum clearance of 186 feet at the 1,600-foot main section, high enough to accommodate ocean-going vessels and tail ships. A through-truss 690-foot cantilevered span over the eastern channel, deck truss and steel Greiner spans flanking the main spans, concrete beam spans on the portions closest to the shores, and a curve near the western terminus, which is required so that the main spans cross the bay shipping channel at 90 degrees per U.S. Army Corps of Engineers requirements. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge, known locally as the Bay Bridge, or sometimes just as the bridge, is the point of pride for Marylanders. It is an iconic sight to take in by boat or car. The bridge connects the eastern and western shores of Maryland and helps many travelers make their way to the Ocean City in the summer months. The Bay Bridge recently moved to all electronic tolling, making entry to the eastbound bridge a smoother process, and there are no tolls on the westbound side. The bridge is about 4 miles across, leaving Anne Arundel County by crossing over Sandy Point State Park and arriving in Stevensville, Queen Anne's County. The park grounds is listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and the historic Sandy Point Shoal Lighthouse stands in about 5 feet of water, some 1,000 yards east of the park's beach. In 1948, the state purchased the site of a ferry landing that has served the Chesapeake Bay ferry system on its run across the bay to Kent Island, at what is now Chesapeake State Park. Sandy Point State Park is a 786-acre state park in Maryland, located along the northwest shore of the majestic Chesapeake Bay, about a 10-minute drive from downtown Annapolis. When the state park first opened in 1952, it was the only state park that African Americans were allowed to visit. Although the park was integrated, the public facilities were segregated. Stemming from the Brown versus Board of Education decision, the NAACP filed a lawsuit in 1954 to desegregate the park, and the U.S. Supreme Court ordered the integration of the park in 1955. The park's beach and picnic area are well known for their breathtaking scenic water views that overlook one of Maryland's true treasures, the Chesapeake Bay and the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. The park, which was first opened on June 25, 1952, provides guests with various activities to do, including swimming beaches, picnicking, fishing and crabbing, boating, hiking, camping, areas of historical interest, and wildlife viewing. The park also offers a marina store and boat rentals. The park is open from 7 a.m. to sunset from January 1st to October and costs $4 per person to enter the park. National Harbor and the Wharf are two distinct waterfront developments in the DC, Maryland area, offering a mix of entertainment, dining, shopping, and recreational experiences. While they share some similarities as waterfront destinations, they each have their unique features and characteristics. Both National Harbor and the District Wharf contribute to the vibrant and diverse offerings of the DC metropolitan area, providing residents and visitors with unique waterfront experiences. Use my links to help plan your trip to the DC area. Look for outstanding deals on flights, hotels, car rentals, and attractions on Booking.com, where your adventures are just a click away and exclusive rewards are around every corner. Check out some outstanding deals using the links below. For example, you can get some great deals on villas and resorts by using my links. Use my links to find hotels near National Harbor and the Wharf. From Sandy Point State Park, it is about a 45-minute drive to National Harbor via US 301 and US 50 West, though the time of travel could vary according to traffic conditions. National Harbor is a waterfront development located along the Potomac River in Oxon Hill, Maryland, just south of Washington, D.C. in the United States. It's known for its picturesque location along the Potomac River and its close proximity to the nation's capital, and is a popular destination for tourists, locals, and convention goers, offering a range of activities from shopping, dining, and entertainment options. Built in 1827 by Dr. John H. Bain, the plantation house burned down in 1981 and was offered for sale along with the surrounding land. The land was sold in 1984 and in 1994 was rezoned for mixed-use development. In the fall of 1997, the Maryland Department of Environment and the Army Corps of Engineers approved new developers' permits granted for Port America project in 1988. Nestled along the Potomac River is Smoots Bay. The National Harbor Marina is the premier marina in the Chesapeake Bay region. The marina is perfectly positioned in the upper Potomac River, just south of the Woodrow Wilson Memorial Bridge at marker 90 on the Maryland coastline, south of Washington, D.C. This is a great destination for visitors traveling in the Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia area. Featuring all amenities of a waterfront resort, in addition to facilities and professional staff, National Harbor Marina, which is managed by Oasis Marinas, focuses on providing only the highest quality of service to its clients. The marina is a first-class facility with a state-of-the-art floating dock, a variety of slip classes with 5-foot wide, full-length finger piers, and a long side dockage up to 150 feet. This marina is surrounded by an abundance of shopping, dining, and activities to do. Moments away from the marina, you can explore all that National Harbor has to offer, including more than 160 shops, 40 restaurants, and hotels with views of downtown DC and Old Town Alexandria. In addition to the world of dining and entertainment venues for boaters, you are also just a 15-minute drive or a water taxi ride away from the heart of the nation's capital. From National Harbor Marina, you can take a day trip and visit the dozens of historic sites in Georgetown, Mount Vernon, or Old Town Alexandria. The Capital Wheel flies 180 feet over the Potomac River in one of the wheel's 42 climate-controlled gondolas. Operating daily, the Capital Wheel's family-friendly appeal, spectacular views, and cutting-edge technology make it one of the most elite observation wheels in the world. It is only a 10-minute walk from the Gaylord National Resort through the shops and sights of National Harbor, or a quick 5-minute drive to the waterfront area. The Capital Wheel is open 365 days a year, offers comfortable seating in a climate-controlled gondola where you can take in a bird's eye view of the nation's capital, National Harbor, and the Potomac River. Whether you're planning a family outing, a romantic date night, a team building event, or a group tour, there's something for everyone. The Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center at National Harbor opened on April 1st, 2008. The site was developed by Milton Peterson's company, with the project expected to cost well over $2 billion, and a construction timeframe of 2007 to late 2014. As of April 2016, construction was continuing and cost over $4 billion. Set directly on the Potomac River, the National Harbor's waterfront district is home to everything you want in one convenient, walkable area. Visitors of every age will enjoy the many eateries, events, activities, shops, art installations, and nightlife options that line every street. In fact, you might even be compelled to turn your day trip into an extended stay at one of the area's many hotels. The vibrant waterfront district offers more than 75 boutique shops, restaurants, and entertainment options, along picturesque tree-lined promenades featuring a unique outdoor art collection by nationally and internationally renowned artists. Highly recognized for its iconic Capital Wheel, a 180-foot observation wheel offering panoramic views that include views of Washington, D.C. The waterfront district includes an array of waterfront activities and events, as well as spectacular sunsets. National Harbor is home to two of Maryland's 4 diamond-rated hotels: Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center, the East Coast's largest non-gambling hotel and convention center, with almost 2,000 hotel rooms and 600,000 square foot of meeting space, and the MGM National Harbor, an integrated luxury casino resort and the largest gambling floor outside of Las Vegas. Millennium Hotels and Resorts is one of the most renowned and biggest hotel chains around the world, scattered all over North America, Europe, Asia, New Zealand, the Middle East, China, and Taiwan. They offer luxury hotels for businesses and luxury travelers all over the world, and offer feature special deals all the time. Check my links in the description to get the latest offers from Millennium Hotels and Resorts. MGM National Harbor is a luxury resort and casino located in National Harbor, Maryland, near Washington, D.C. It is one of the flagship properties of MGM Resort International and offers a comprehensive entertainment experience that includes gambling, dining, shopping, accommodations, and entertainment. MGM National Harbor is a popular destination for locals and tourists alike, offering a high-end entertainment experience. Opened in December of 2016, MGM National Harbor is a casino hotel in National Harbor, Maryland. It is owned by VC Properties and operated by MGM Resorts International. The white exterior of the building is in keeping with marble used in many of the buildings in Washington, D.C. The organization of the casino is along a central axis, similar to the arrangement for the National Mall. MGM National Harbor includes a 23-story hotel with 308 rooms and 135,000 square feet in gambling space, retail space, a spa, a 3,000-seat theater with 7 VIP suites, 27,000 square feet of meeting space and event space, and a parking garage for 4,800 cars. MGM National Harbor is where friends race their cocktails to more nights out together, where thrills happen on stage as often as there are gambling tables, where weekenders and world travelers discover a grander way to experience the Washington, D.C. area. Stay in one of the luxury guest rooms or suites with more than 308 rooms that soak up to 21 floors above the Potomac River. Dine at one of the 14 distinct restaurants that range from favorites like Shake Shack to fresh concepts from celebrity chefs. Try your luck with variety slots and table games that span more than 125,000 square feet of gambling space. See live comedy, music, and more intimate theater that ensures there's never a bad seat in the house. Create a signature meeting or event by choosing from 50,000 square feet of mixed-use space. Take in the stunning seasonal displays that create larger-than-life settings that immerse you in the occasion. Experience incomparable aerial views of Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia while relaxing inside fully enclosed climate-controlled gondolas. Plan your visit around the weather with this flexible ticket. Dine aboard the Spirit of Washington, D.C., and enjoy an expensive buffet meal while cruising down the Potomac River. No matter what experience you're looking for or where you're traveling, GetYourGuide will have a tour or experience that fits your wants and needs. Use my links to view some suggested tours in the area. Rollink is an innovative smart luggage brand which invented the world's slimmest collapsible travel luggage that is as stylish as it is practical. It's made to last and designed to your style and designed to fit your lifestyle. The luggage is 75% thinner than the average suitcase and more convenient for travel. Use my link to browse for your Rollink luggage. National Harbor is just a 15-minute drive away from Washington, D.C.'s Southwest District, where the D.C. Wharf is located. Since it's tough to find parking in Washington, D.C., I would suggest parking at your hotel and then taking a metro or other public transportation services in the city. The Southwest District and the Wharf is one of the most historic areas in the city. It is home to the nation's longest continually operating open fish market, houseboats, and a vibrant waterfront community which offers panoramic views, ample recreation activities, and easy access to Washington, D.C.'s most beloved monuments and memorials. At the same time, it's becoming one of Washington, D.C.'s hottest neighborhoods, with the Wharf a waterfront dining and entertainment destination with plenty of activities and things to do. The District Wharf, commonly referred to as the Wharf by locals, is a waterfront neighborhood and a mixed-use development located along the Potomac River in Washington, D.C. It was developed as a revitalized and vibrant destination that combines residential, commercial, entertainment, dining, and recreational spaces. The Wharf has become a popular area for locals and tourists alike, offering a unique blend of urban living and waterfront experiences. The District Wharf has transformed the waterfront area of Washington, D.C. into a vibrant hub of activity that combines leisure, entertainment, and community engagement. An oasis in the city, the Southwest and the Wharf is home to the East Coast's largest population of liveaboards, or people who live on boats year-round. Many are docked at Gangplank Marina, side by side with DC cruise boats like City Cruises. In warm weather, expect to catch free outdoor movies, yoga, and other outdoor programs here. In cold weather, during the holidays, the waterfront attracts a procession of lightly illuminated boats as part of the Parade of Lighted Boats, which begins in Old Town Alexandria. The Wharf, also known as the District Wharf, is a multi-billion-dollar mixed-use development on the southwest waterfront in Washington, D.C. It contains the city's historic Main Avenue Fish Market, along with hotels, residential buildings, restaurants, shops, parks, piers, docks, and marinas. There are also live music venues here. The first phase of the Wharf opened in October of 2017, with the second and final phase being completed in October of 2022. The neighborhood encompasses 24 acres of land and 50 acres of water and contains 3.2 million square feet of retail, residential, and entertainment space along 1 mile of Potomac River shoreline, from the Francis Case Memorial Bridge to Fort McNair. The idea of redeveloping the waterfront area gained momentum with district officials in the early 2000s when the Anacostia Waterfront Corporation was created to oversee the redevelopment of the southwest waterfront neighborhood. The redevelopment was intended to reconnect the neglected and isolated portions of the southwest quadrant with downtown Washington, D.C., and make the area accessible and attractive to pedestrians while enhancing the existing communities. Some important landmarks on the wharf include the District Pier, Transit Pier, Recreational Pier, District Square, and Blair Alley. The District Pier extends 425 feet into the Washington Channel, making it the longest pier in the city. District Pier houses the Dockmaster Building, a 2,000 square foot building with a 270-degree view of the channel and the waterfront. The Transit Pier provides access to water taxi services and hosts a floating stage for live music and an ice rink. The Recreation Pier provides public access to the water, as well as kayak and stand-up paddleboard rentals. The Wharf's pedestrian mall hosts boutiques, restaurants, and shops, and Blair Alley is a residential entrance and fountain dedicated to memory of Blair Phillips, a young architect who worked on the Wharf project and died in a ski accident. Opened in 1805, the Municipal Fish Market is the longest continually operating fish market in the US. For a time known as the Main Avenue Fish Market, it served as the inspiration for the redevelopment project. The fish market and other businesses on the waterfront were relatively prosperous throughout the 19th century. By the early 20th century, the area was in decline. By 1945, the southwest waterfront had become a target for urban renewal. The Municipal Fish Market at the Wharf remains an iconic DC destination for hungry locals and savvy visitors seeking fresh fish, crabs, and cooked seafood. Through the centuries, this gem has featured an ever-changing array of vendors and eateries, including produce vendors, oyster boats, baits, and tackle shops, along with lumber distributors. Restaurant.com certificates provide the best deal for every meal and allow customers to save while dining at thousands of restaurants across the country with just a few clicks. Simply select the restaurant and certificate of your choice, complete the purchase process, and present your certificate to the server, and the savings will appear on your final bill. Plus, Restaurant.com certificates never expire. Use my links to find some restaurants you can get a discount by the District Wharf. It is also quite common to take a Potomac River water taxi, which is a really common mode of transportation that operates along the Potomac River in Washington, D.C. It provides a convenient and scenic way to travel between various waterfront destinations along the river, connecting neighborhoods such as Georgetown and Alexandria to Washington, D.C. It's not only a means of getting from one point or another, but also an experience in itself, offering passengers a different perspective of the city and its landmarks.